Good morning, folks. Joe Gehring here at Abeloff Kia. Just want to do a quick video of a car we just got in the other day, of a Kia K5 GT line. Stick around, find out what makes this car so special. Done a couple of videos on the K5. Our first video was of the LXS. The second was of the EX, which both are incredible cars, but this is the next installment in that segment of the K5, which is the GT line. The GT line is a very specific model in Kia's lineup, and I'm actually going to put together a video just so you guys have an understanding of what it is, the GT line, and where that falls amongst Kia's, I'm going to call it trim packages. I've told you guys before, Kia does a lot, and I think they do a great job of having a lot of overlap, and I just you wouldn't think that would be a positive thing, but for the consumer, I think it's a very positive thing because you get a lot of similar equipment from one model to the next, even though, you know, everyone understands that people's tastes are going to be different. So you don't have to necessarily forfeit your own taste to get a certain, you know, type of vehicle, I guess you'd say. So the Kia K5, brand new model, it replaced the Optima. Very positive feedback on the vehicle so far. I've had a few customers come in and upgrade their Optimas, and again, the feedback's been incredible. So the GT line, this is like their sport appearance package almost. I don't want to play it down, but you know, the GT line in a K5 is going to be different than the regular GT. The GT is going to be their true performance vehicle. The GT line is going to give you all of the look of the performance car, but it's going to do so with the regular 1.6 liter turbo engine, as opposed to the GT, which is going to have the 2.5 liter, the one that everyone's heard so much about, 290 horsepower. But this one is their standard 1.6 liter engine, which is more than enough for 95% of consumers. But taking you around this car, first of all, this is Wolf Gray. This is a brand new color. It's going to be available on several models, but the K5 is the first one to get it. We actually have a Telluride coming in the Wolf Gray as well, and I think you're going to see this go to pretty much every other vehicle in the lineup, I think, at some point, just because everybody's got a beautiful flat gray color now, and this is it. You would call this flat gray. It looks like primer, but if you get really close to it, it actually does have some metal flake in it, which I guess is a little unusual, but it looks absolutely beautiful. The feedback we've gotten on this has been incredible. But just again to talk to you more about what the GT line is, this car should feel, it does look, it's a very special car. And I think you guys hear me say that a lot, like what makes a car a special car? Well, it's in the details. One, I mean, this color goes a long way toward making this car feel like a special car, but just the details of this car are beautiful. And you know, you can see Sam's down here on the front bumper and he's going over this, but you can see this. This is a shiny black, you know, it's a smooth finish black plastic. I know that shouldn't be super impressive to you, but it's the contrast, it's the way it looks, it's the way it makes the car feel. This grille is completely different than what you're gonna see in a lot of the other K5s. I mean, look at all the details in that grille. And then you get over to the headlights. Look at this insane LED like check that it has. You know, like the Telluride got a lot of positive feedback, you know, in the halo that they put around the headlights, and now they're trying to brand themselves, and they're doing a great job by doing something like that in that headlight, you know, throwing that, it almost looks like a check marker in that, you know, that orange color, and it's got so much great contrast. And then when you turn the regular headlights on, you still have that going on, plus a very white light. It looks incredible, you know. But look at the difference in the car. You know, even you get over here to the mirror cover. The mirror cover is, you know, a lot of that same finishes you see in the front that adds so much great contrast. Well, they tie that over into the side of the car. Even here on the back of this vehicle, here the spoiler, and then you get lower on the vehicle, you know, they have these beautiful cutouts, and it ties into the rear bumper. Before we hop in the interior of this vehicle, so we did something a little bit different when we shot our Nero video, and just wanted to show you a little bit kind of from the outside looking in about what, you know, what I'm talking about when I say this is a special car. Again, get down to the details where this vehicle, it's got a red interior, and look how nice it's stitched up, but then they put beautiful black piping, and also they embroider GT line into the seats. They also put another like black inlays into it to just add to that contrast that you're seeing all over this interior. Looks and feels super high end. It's great. That's just like details you're not getting from a lot of these other car manufacturers at this point. And why Kia, not only is it a great value proposition because the price points are always attractive, but everything you're getting for your money, you're not getting at other places, and I can't stress that enough. Beautiful accent pieces, even the door handles, they have contrast to them and they look great. There's several different materials. You get down on the buttons and yeah, they have this nice molded piece of plastic, for lack of a better term, because that's what it is, but they don't just let it be flat black plastic. They throw other things around it that, you know, really give it the look, and it doesn't stop. You get into the back of the vehicle and same thing with the beautiful stitching in the seats. They put nice leather pockets. These are real leather pockets in the backs of the chairs, even up here on the doors as well. They do all of that, and it goes throughout the entire vehicle. Stick tight with us. We're going to hop in the inside of this vehicle, show you around for a couple seconds, and then we'll get you back to your Labor Day weekend. All right, folks, thank you. All right, guys and girls, we're back here in the interior of the vehicle. This is like kind of that point of view where you're going to be seeing what's it like to be inside of this car. It's an impressive vehicle. It really is. You know, I can't stress enough how much detail that Kia has been putting into their vehicles. K5. We've done a couple other K5 videos I had mentioned earlier. Check those out as well. The interior of this car from the other ones is not immensely different, and there has to be things that they put in the GT compared to the GT line. The GT is, you know, near that top of the line package like an EX. The screen in this one's going to be a little bit smaller, but is it a small screen? Absolutely not. This is an 8-inch screen. Same great backup camera, you know, same great features like Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and they got so many other things that build into them. I really, what I'm going to ask one of my top sales guys to do is do a video of the infotainment system that Kia puts together, because it's pretty impressive, especially featuring UVO and all the other things that they put together for you guys. But you know, I've talked to you again about how well they brand this car. You even just get over to the steering wheel and they put GT line right at the bottom, and this is a steering wheel too. You know, it's got that flat bottom steering wheel, so again, just to add to that performance, you know, look and feel for a vehicle like this one. And this one has the panoramic sunroof. The price point on this car is very impressive to me. This car starts at $28,555. You know, that sub $30,000 car, it should have a lot in it. It should have a lot, but this car, you get inside of it, you can't even hear this engine run right now. I mean, I'm sure you guys have checked out a couple or a few videos of ours by now, but you know, super quiet, tons of sound deadening in these things. If you get inside and get out there and drive one, which I'm recommending to everybody that you should, it's worth every dollar that they put on that window sticker, and that's just great value to you, the consumer. All right, guys, so there you have it, the 2021 Kia K5 GT line. Tell us in the comments below, what do you like about the K5? How do you think that this compares to the Optima? All right, thanks for checking out our channel. Make sure that you subscribe and hit the like button so that we pop up in your feed and you can see all the great content we're putting out. And thank you again for joining us. I hope you and your family have a happy and safe Labor Day weekend.